friends, happy Window Film Wednesday. It's time for another Coffee and Tint Talks with Kristy from Palmetto Protection Films, where every Wednesday we answer the questions that homeowners ask us the most. So grab your coffee and let's get started. Today we're going to go over some of the common specifications that you'll see on window film brochures. We're going to simplify them and break them down so that you can understand them. The numbers aren't there to confuse you, they're there to help you compare products. And once you have a basic understanding of what the numbers actually mean, you'll be able to choose the right solution for your home. Before we get started on the numbers, let's talk about why these sheets exist in the first place. The information that's listed on these sheets are kind of similar to nutrition labels on food. They're there to help you compare products. Now, unless you're in our industry, you typically don't understand what all of these numbers and specifications mean. And quite honestly, I don't expect you to. That's what the consultation part is for. I'm there to show you which numbers matter most in reference to the goals that you're trying to achieve. Let's start with one that you'll see on almost every single spec sheet. Visible light transmission, also known as VLT. Now don't let that intimidate you. All that means is how much light is actually passing through the window with film applied. A higher number means more light is coming through, where a lower number means less light is coming through. Here's one of the most common misconceptions that I often hear, and that is a darker film is automatically going to block more heat. That's not necessarily true. Window film technology has come a long way over the years, and surprisingly, lighter films can block as much or more heat than some of the darker films on the market. So instead of saying, what's the darkest option you have, your question really should be, what film is going to meet my needs and give me the comfort that I'm looking for? And that's where an in-home consultation really helps. The next specification we're going to talk about is Total Solar Energy Rejected, also known as TSER. I know the name sounds fancy, but here's what it really means. It tells us how much of the sun's energy the film helps keep from entering your home. Generally speaking, the higher the TSER, the more solar energy the film is rejecting. So if I'm on an in-home consultation and the client is complaining that their bonus room just gets unbearable in the afternoons, the total solar energy rejected is going to be one of the numbers that I'm looking the most closely at. But I also want to set realistic expectations. As incredible as window film is, it isn't magic. If your home has poor insulation, air leaks, a struggling HVAC to keep up, window film alone cannot fix all of those issues. What it can do is help reduce the amount of solar energy coming in through the glass, and in many homes, that's a really big deal. Another number you will always see is UV rejection. Most quality window films on the market today have over 99% blockage of harmful UV rays, and that's important because UV rays are the leading cause of fading. Think about everything sitting near your windows. Your hardwood floors, furniture, area rugs, artwork, even family photos. Over time, sunlight can really take its toll. So even if your biggest concern is in heat, protecting the things you've invested in is another great reason homeowners choose window film. Now let's talk about glare. Have you ever been sitting on your couch, watching TV, working on a computer screen, and the sunlight seems to hit you just right where you're kind of blinded? So you end up moving spots or going to a different area of your home so that you can actually see? Yeah, that's what we call glare. Different films reduce glare by different amounts. So if that's one of the biggest frustrations in your home, we'll look at products designed to help mitigate that, but without making your home darker than you'd really like. It's all about improving your comfort and finding the right balance for your particular situation. So here's what I hope you'll remember from today's Coffee and Tint Talk. There is no such thing as one perfect window film. The window film that worked best for your neighbor may not be the best solution for your needs, and that's why every single consultation starts with a conversation and we ask questions. Are you concerned about glare? Are you concerned about fading? Are you concerned about heat rejection? Maybe it's safety and security, decorative privacy, or maybe it's something completely different. Once we understand your goals, the specifications on these sheets are used to help us compare the products to recommend the right solution for your particular situation. I do hope that I've made film specifications seem a little less intimidating, but if you still have questions, it's completely normal. That's what consultations are for. And if there's a question that you would like for us to answer, please leave it in the comments, and who knows, we may feature it on an upcoming episode. Now go enjoy your home, and we'll see you next Wednesday for another Coffee and Tint Talks with Kristy. Bye, friends.